everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome to the June Silver Forum group order that we have done via goldsilver.be, a Belgian bullion dealer. Silver Forum members have been going crazy in June to buy lots of silver, and we have here two giant boxes, as you can see, filling up the whole table to get through. So without much further ado, I'm going to crack open these boxes and see what's inside. Now, if you are unfamiliar with the group orders that I have done in the past, this is like, I don't know, maybe the 6th or 7th group order that I've done in total, I think. They are a really great way of getting hold of cheap silver for us here in the UK. Now, I've done a couple of different videos in the past while I've been unboxing these about you know, why we do them and that. I'm not going to rehash old grounds, but basically, in a nutshell, we pay VAT in the UK by ordering from Europe. We don't, and we get to have a lot cheaper silver. Now, I did a video a couple of weeks ago about the kind of cultural differences of stacking silver in the UK versus North America, more specifically the US. And I wanted to kind of continue that on today and ask the question, is now a good time to buy silver, not only in general, but here in the UK? Is it a good time to be buying silver generally? So, in my opinion, I think now is a very good time to be buying silver. Do remember that, you know, it's just my opinion. I am not a financial advisor or, you know, sort of investment guru or anything like that. So I'm just a guy who likes to buy shiny things and talk about them here on YouTube. But I do think generally silver right now is an incredibly cheap metal. It's an incredibly cheap priced commodity. When you look at it in comparison with other metals out there like gold, it really is just an incredibly cheap thing to buy. And we've seen the price go down this year quite considerably to where we are right now. At the moment of unboxing, we're around about the £12, $10, $16 an ounce mark. And you know, I've done quite a few videos in the past here on the channel. Some of my most successful videos have been some of the reasons why one might not want to buy silver. And I thought I'd do the balancing act here and talk really about why I think it's such a great deal, certainly for us in the UK. And that has all the reasons to do with Brexit, because this arrangement by which we are buying the silver is all possible because of the European trade agreements that the UK is in as part of the EU. And as soon as those come to an end, when we leave the EU, or when we've come to some other arrangements having left the EU, those avenues might well be closed. So people, it seems, are going a bit gung-ho for silver at the moment in the UK, because they know that most likely in the near future it's going to be very difficult for them to get hold of any decent price silver. So that is definitely one thing to consider. If you're in the UK, I would say to you, if you've got a long-term stacking strategy, silver is a very good buy at the moment. Simply because of that fact, you might not be able to pick it up any decent price in the near future. Now, as to what kind of silver to pick up, that is always going to be a very interesting question. This particular group order is by far and away the most diverse group order that we've ever done. There's something like 95, 96 different individual designs and coins in this order, in these two giant boxes. And that is by far and away the most diverse stack of silver that I have ever done. There's also a fair amount of gold. There's the first piece of gold we've seen come out of the box. There's over, I think, 3 ounces of gold in this box, and a few bits of platinum as well. But the majority of it is silver, and lots of different varieties. Now, what type of silver is best to buy at the moment? We've already ascertained that silver is a very good price. It's very cheap at the moment. Does that mean that you should be buying the cheapest possible silver that one can find? Should you be only buying, you know, basically the cheapest coins out there, which I think from goldsilver.be were, I think they were Australian kangaroos from last I checked, or they might have been the Niue owls. Or do you go for things which have a bit of a premium? Now, the problem comes if you go for things with a premium when spot prices are very low. Often those premiums still exist. And you're basically playing quite a lot over the odds. Premiums don't tend to kind of inflate with the price of metals. So if prices of metals jumped up by 100% tomorrow, the premiums would not jump up by the same amount. So it's an interesting decision that all kind of stackers have to make. Personally, I think that a happy medium is right for me, but for each individual person it's going to be very different. You know, certainly buying capital gains tax exempt coins in the UK is a wise choice if you are stacking for a very long term, or if you are stacking with a larger budget, because the larger the budget, the more potential number gain there's going to be. And you know, if you have quite a large budget, you are going to hit that capital gains threshold quite quickly. So buying the Queen's Beast series, for example, is going to be incredibly beneficial for you, and things like Britannia's as well. And what I will be sharing in some of the future videos of this unboxing, so we're basically just going to get everything out on the table here today, and then we're going to, Mrs. Backyard Bullion and I are going to sort through this and try and get through everything. So we've got everything out of this box. A couple more bits. And once we've got everything out of the box, we'll sort everything and make sure it's all here. But then in the future videos, I'm going to go through a lot of what people have ordered and show you some of the most kind of popular items that have been chosen by Silver Forum members. It's a very, very complicated order, as I said, but there are some clear standout items in there. There's also some very interesting stuff. So that one, for example, I'm sure we'll have a chance to crack in and have a look. Right, now the task is to get inside the second box. So, right, let's just crack on with it. Now, I would love to know all of your thoughts on what is right to buy right now. It's one of the cool things about doing these group orders is you get so many different opinions. You know, there's a lot of people who join the group orders and are on smaller budgets. It works best for you. You end up sort of saving the most per ounce basically when you have smaller orders. Although obviously the larger orders, you know, there are other benefits to joining this particular group order, and that, you know, it's all done by me and Mrs. Backyard Bullion. You don't have to worry about ordering from the dealer or, you know, having any of those international bank transfers to get it all sorted. It really is just that simple. But you know, there are different things that different people like to buy. There's a lot of Britannias in this order. There's a lot of spade guineas. Those are a very popular item, and there's lots of other Perth Mint items as well, which are premium coins. So I think I'll do what I'll probably have done on this video is have a thumbnail with all of the value of these items in the silver. And a lot of you out there, the last time I did it for the last group order, I think we had something like £27,000 worth, but it was like 1,200 ounces, and people commented that the average price per ounce people were paying was quite high. And that's because it seems like over here in the UK we do like our premium coins, we like our collector's coins, which is very interesting. A bunch of capsules there. We like our collector's coins, which is, you know, I think kind of typical of UK individuals. So what are these ones? These are the Dragon and Tiger. So those are a prime example. We love these types of coins over here in the UK. We're much happier to buy them. I guess it's partly because we're much more used to paying lots of premiums on our silver anyway. So when we see a really nice sort of limited edition, limited mintage coin from the Perth Mint at, you know, £24 or something, that's really not the worst price that anyone's ever paid for silver in the UK. So people don't really mind. But I know that a lot of you out there in the USA, for example, will shudder at the thought of spending $30 an ounce on silver. So that seemed like overkill. That was just one coin in that whole pouch, so that's a little bit funny, overkill. Let's just grab those invoices out of the way. I can see here lots of foam peanuts. I do like these group orders for one other reason. I get a whole bunch of free packaging. To be fair, most of this packaging gets reused in shipping out the group orders to individuals, but I still end up with a whole bunch of free peanuts and bubble wrap, which is always nice when you're running a small business. Always got to economise somehow. So we are nearly through the second box, and yeah, it is, well, I say nearly through, actually only about halfway through the second box. It's always a difficult process, this thing. Mrs. Backyard Bullion and I have to really plan our whole week around these group orders. And that's not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. We really enjoy doing this whole process, and of course we get to make these wonderful videos for you guys to watch us unbox thousands of pounds worth of silver, and in this particular case some gold. We haven't seen the other gold coins come out, and there's meant to be 3 1-ounce gold coins somewhere in here, so hopefully they will be in here. I know there's still quite a lot in this box actually. When I said it was nearly halfway done, we're not even a third done, I think. So yeah, you know, it's always a hard old graft for Mrs. Backyard Bullion and I, but that's a good thing. We like working hard. That's what we're all about. We don't like to just sit there and watch telly or do nothing. And what Mrs. Backyard Bullion has been doing for the last sort of 24 hours or so is making sure we've got enough boxes, brown wrapping tape, brown wrapping paper, all of that kind of thing, and making sure that I'm organised enough so that we've got all of our spreadsheets up to date and everything ready to go, so that once I am done with all of this mess making, this is the fun bit, getting it all out of the box, once I'm done with all the mess making, Mrs. Backyard Bullion is ready to come in and help with the actual heavy duty organising, and that's something that I'm not as good as she is. So we're nearly done. Now guys, if you have not already done so, I would highly recommend, oh, here's some of the gold coins, there we go. If you've not already done so, I would highly recommend that you go and check out my 5,000 subscriber giveaway competition, which I'm running at the moment. So I'll put a link down in the description below to the giveaway video, which I had go live on Sunday. Go and check that out, but basically you need to be a subscriber of my channel. Go over there and comment what kind of prize you'd like, because we are giving away 3.5 ounces as the main prize, 1.5 as a second place prize, and then a little baby dragon, which is about 0.75 of an ounce, as a third place prize. So lots of silver on offer. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel, then head on over to my website, backyardbullion.com, where I am currently offering a 10% discount code on all of my website's items. So head on over there and use the code 5,000 subs. That's valid until the end of the week, so Monday 12 AM on this coming weekend. And any support that you can give would be greatly appreciated. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. That is a very large and complicated pile of silver. As I said, there's something like 95, 96 different individual coins in here, so we've now got to obviously go through it and make sure everything is here, so that if there's anything missing we can sort that out, or if everything's there, great, we can go ahead and start packaging everything out, but that's the next task. So if you'd like to see a bit more about what's inside this pile and what other people have been ordering and what's been popular, what's not been popular, then please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell if you'd like to see a notification of what's to come. Those videos will be out over the weekend. We need a little bit of a breather to make sure everything is here, sorted, organised before we start filming those videos. Otherwise, as I said, check out the giveaway, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you would like to put a thumbs up on this. It really does help all of the stuff that I do here on my channel. Otherwise, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead. And please make sure that you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.